Our Region's Business is sponsored by PNC for the Achiever in You, and by Burns & Scallow Roofing and Real Estate, dedicated to improving the profitability and sustainability of our clients. Visit our website to learn about the power of two. Welcome to Our Region's Business with your host, Bill Flanagan.
Today on Our Region's Business, one of the employers behind our region's sudden spike in job openings, plus a few tax planning tips for college students with jobs while they're in school. But first, an unusual partnership between a global law firm and a community organization fostering African-American entrepreneurship. The firm is Reed Smith, one of the dozen or so largest law firms in the world. And the organization is Urban Innovation21, which is seeding new businesses in Pittsburgh's Hill District and Homewood neighborhoods. Partners from the law firm are stepping up to provide pro bono services for these fledgling firms. Bill Generett is back with us. He's president and CEO of Urban Innovation21, and Matt Mohn is a partner with Reed Smith. Welcome. Good to see you both.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, well, this is a great relationship, and I want to dig into that in a second. But first, just to remind people about Urban Innovation21, the last time you were here, you were just kind of getting started identifying promising companies and investing in them. So how's that been going?
Sure. Last year, we started a new initiative to really work to include community-based businesses and a lot of the prosperity that's taking place in our region, and it's going really well. We have about 25 businesses that have won our business competitions and that we're actively working with, and we're doing other trainings, and so things are going very well.
What kind of businesses are you now working with, investing in, et cetera?
It ranges from everything from technology businesses to retail businesses to security firms to consulting firms, but you name it, they're part of the mix.
So these are very beginning businesses in many cases. These are not entrepreneurs who are coming in with lots of friends and family, loaded with cash to help. They're often not really well capitalized. So
correct.
What's a global law firm doing involved in this mix?
Well, we're really excited. The two things that every business needs to succeed starting out of the gates is good legal counsel and accounting. And to have a firm like Reed Smith, actively get involved and represent these businesses is incredible.
Yeah.
I'm an attorney. I used to.
Yeah, you were kind of it before.
Well, I used to be a corporate and real estate attorney, and I used to practice and worked with small businesses. And you see what can happen when you have good legal counsel, and you can see what happens to those businesses when they don't have good legal counsel. And the fact that now they're going to get, the world's best legal counsel. It's incredible.
Pretty cool. How'd this come about, man?
I've been involved with the Allegheny Conference since 2011 when the emerging leaders were selected and part of the strategic planning process. So I've been going to the investors, the annual Investors Council.
The quarterly meetings, the membership meetings, things like that.
I was I was at one of the meetings and saw a video that Bill did with one of the company's Grace Security. And it came about because something that I've been trying to find was an opportunity for business lawyers to provide their skill set to individuals and businesses that need our skills. It's much easier for people on the litigation side of our firm to provide their services.
So much of it, I would think, pro bono law, family court, it's social services, it's defense, whatever somebody needs, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when I saw Bill and as part of the conference's initiative in terms of strengthening our communities and looking at instances where we don't want to see certain neighborhoods passed over, this really sort of came together. And so what I did is I reached out to Bill, and like anything in Pittsburgh, it's just an email or phone call away, and we had breakfast, and the next thing we know, we're working together and launching this thing, and we have 40 lawyers at Reed Smith who are signed up for it. We have 20 who are already actively engaged, various partners and associates, all different practice areas. We're engaged with 10 of Bill's business grant recipients, all companies and all business owners who would not otherwise be able to afford any legal services, who are focused on providing services to individuals that live in economically disadvantaged areas and that are low income themselves. So it's an important criteria to make sure that we are really focused on providing services on a pro bono basis where they're needed most.
So it's place-based as well as individual-based,
Exactly.
and these are people that would never otherwise
Exactly.
be able to afford certainly this caliber of service, but maybe legal service at all. They just be what, bootstrapping, inventing it, making it up as they went along?
Yeah,
Is that the way it works?
Trying to find documents on the internet and trying to go about it like that.
Wow.
Which is the wrong way to go.
Well, I can see you could have an awful lot of problems, and if you don't make some of those mistakes in your early years as a business, it can that could make or break a business in some case.
That's right.
So what kind of stuff you're working on already? Have you engaged with any of these companies? This is
absolutely.
relatively new. This is only since last June, right?
It's the full range of legal services. You know, we're working on obviously the kinds of things that you would see in terms of formation. So these are entrepreneurs that live in Homewood and the Hill District who want to create businesses in these communities. And we're doing the same kinds of things that we would do for other clients. You know, we're helping them structure their entities. We're helping them put in place their employment contracts. We're helping them negotiate their leases. We're helping them with tax structuring. You know, it is literally the full range of legal services that we have. You know, in our office here, and as we've talked about, if we don't have it here, we'll find it in one of our other, 25 offices.
I guess if they start to go global, they've got them covered there too, don't they? I mean, what does it really mean? I mean, to the folks you're working with, to your efforts in the Hill and Homewood, to have a Pittsburgh company like this step up in this way?
That's incredible. You know, we're a nonprofit organization like a lot of other nonprofit organizations, and you spend a lot of time trying to convince others that your work is worthy of being funded, and it takes a lot of time and energy, and it's a very important part of the job. But to have a corporation like Reed Smith actually step up and say, hey, this is what we want to do, this is how we want to do it. We went to the orientation, and they were 40 attorneys, ready, willing, and able to do this. And so it was just great. It was just great to see a corporation really from beginning to end say, no, this is what we want to do, and we're really fully committed to this. And I think it really is an example of how corporations can really play a role in helping small nonprofits like ours really do our mission in a much bigger and better way.
Pretty cool. It sounded like this was not too hard an internal sell.
It's not. Reed Smith provided last year alone $25 million worth of legal services on a pro bono basis.
Wow.
So it's a really important initiative for us. We've pledged within the firm to provide 3% of our overall time to pro bono initiatives. So it's a really important initiative, and it wasn't a hard sell. I mean, people were really excited about it. They've been wanting to do this for a while.
It's a great story. What a terrific partnership. And let's see, you mentioned legal and accounting.
Yes.
So it sounds like there's an opportunity.
Big opportunity.
Big opportunity. Bill Generett from Urban Innovation21, Matt Mohn from Reed Smith. Thank you both so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And next up, growing job opportunity in our region through the eyes of one of those fast-growing companies that's doing it. Stay with us.